Good morning, everyone. How are you? Hope you are well. So put the word elevation in the chat. Elevation, everyone. Elevation. So today I'm going to talk about how to quickly increase your credit score. First of all, explaining the reason why it's important to have a good credit score. Some people don't care about credit scores, and that's because you don't understand the importance of it. So, the importance of having a good credit score, if your score is not good, you're paying more for everything that you're buying. That includes more for your home, you're paying more for your car, you're paying more for everything because they're looking at your credit score to determine how much to charge you. For example, a down payment on your home. You're paying a higher down payment on your home if your credit score is low. They are also charging you more points depending on what your credit score is. The point system is a percentage system. So 6.6 points, for example, is 6% of the total cost of the loan. So, an example, say a 6.6 points versus 3 points. It all depends on the condition of your credit score. So that is the importance is that you're paying thousands of dollars more than everyone else just because you're not taking care of your credit score. And so that is the importance. First of all, it's important to know why. Why is it important to have a good credit score? All right. So to quickly increase your credit score, focus on credit utilization. Credit utilization is how much are you using. And to have the best credit score, you need to have less than 10% utilization. Less than 30% utilization is good, but less than 10% is best for the best credit score. So for example, you have a credit card that is $5,000. 5,000 is the limit. So if you spend 2,500, for example, then your utilization is 50%. It is how much you owe divided by the limit that they're giving you. So a $5,000 credit card limit, you have 2,500 on there, you're already at a 50% utilization. So again, you desire for this utilization to be less than 30% is good, less than 10% is best for the best credit score. So for a $5,000 credit score, 10% is at 500. So if you think about how much you are spending, utilization less than 10% is for your best score. So, how it's broken down, utilization is 30% of your score. You have credit inquiries. When people do credit inquiries, that is 10%. And that's like whenever you buy something, say you go buy furniture, they're going to do an inquiry on your credit. So that is 10% of your credit score. The total accounts, how many accounts do you have? That accounts for 10%. And then the age of your accounts, that accounts for 15%. So focusing on that utilization is key. Having a goal of less than 10% for the best credit score. So, say for example, your credit card is currently maxed out, for example. So, you can do two things. You can work on paying it down to less than 10%, but also at the same time, you can call the company and ask them to raise your credit limit. So it's a simple phone call. You call the number on the back of your card and ask them to increase your credit limit. This is helping your utilization. So there are two different options when it comes to increasing your credit limit. The first is you do it over the phone, do it in a hurry. They do it right away, but that results in a hard pull inquiry, which could bring your credit score down. The second way, it's still over the phone. You ask them to do the credit limit, but you tell them that you can wait 25 business days. They give you an option of waiting 20. It's the option between doing it in a hurry or waiting 25 business days. So if you wait the 25 business days, that is the most common option, and it does not result in any hard pull inquiries. So it's a simple phone call. It takes less than 5 minutes. Ask them to increase your credit limit, and that is helping your utilization. So just doing that on a regular basis, perhaps doing it every 6 months. Of course, you desire to be responsible with your credit cards um, in the event that you're increasing the credit limit. The goal is having a balance of less than 10%. So you're working on paying it off, and at the same time, you're increasing your credit limit. So you are working from both ends to get that less than 10%, paying it off from this end, increasing your credit limit from this end, with the main goal of it being less than 10% for the best score. So, don't cancel your card, don't pay it off to zero, and don't cancel it, because canceling it and paying it off to zero will actually hurt your score. Inactivity doesn't help. So, you desire to keep using the card, to keep active use of the cards, to not cancel the cards, and to maintain that percentage of less than 10% utilization. Also, what is very important is to pay this, um, the payment that you're paying, pay it before the statement closing date. So, what the credit card companies do is they report your score to the bureaus, and they report it every month. However, you need to pay before the statement closing date so that this new score can get reported to the credit bureaus. So, to get the statement closing date, just call the credit company and ask them, when is my statement closing date? It will be on the same day every month. So you can write that down and just get into a habit of making the payments before the statement closing date so that that new score will be reported to the bureaus. They do report every month, but if you pay after the statement closing date, then that payment is not going to be reported to the credit bureaus. So it's more about timing, paying before the statement closing date. And you can get that information just by calling the company. It will be on the same day every month. Say, for example, it is on the 27th of every month. So the credit card companies, they will be able to give you that information. What is my statement closing date? And then you pay, get in the habit of paying before that date so that it can be reported over to the credit bureaus. And then they do report every month. And so this is how you increase your credit score quickly. You're paying it off. At the same time, you are calling for credit limit increases on a routine basis, like every 6 months, and you're paying before the statement closing date. As a result of this, your credit score will increase, and then you won't be paying thousands of dollars more than everyone else for your homes, your rental property, your car, and everything else that you are buying and paying for. All right? Less than 10% is the goal for the credit cards. All right. So this is Love and Money Show. If you like the show, please hit the like button. It helps the channel. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments in the comment section. Put the word elevation in the chats because I am all about elevation. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.